Morning, gang. How's everybody this morning? I know you're probably thinking, morning, it's afternoon, y'all. Yeah, it is. I just woke up a little while ago. Can you not tell? Let's put you over here. Oh, I have my work cut out for me today. How's everybody this afternoon and morning? Oh, good morning, Karen and everyone. Gay, Jamie, Gay and Gay. Oh, Deb and Chris, everybody. Well, I got everything ready to go in there. I just got to get my shoes on, open all the windows, and start staining. I don't have the honey pine like I wanted. I'm thinking about calling over to Ace over here in Linden and see if they have the honey pine it's stain and polyurethane all in one. But I got a satin, so it's not real shiny. And I just got to get started. I'm dragging. Because once you start, you can't stop. Oh, gosh. Woke up to somebody building again. They live in Canada. Morning, Julie and Drew. I just got to get started, y'all. Wow. I had a Band-Aid here on my skin because I had something that got me. And the Band-Aid was, I told Nick, man, this Band-Aid must have latex in it. I'm hurting really bad. And it's really stuck to the skin, let me tell you. So we pulled it off, and it's all red underneath. All red. He said, he goes, these must have latex in them. I said, yeah, you think? And I tried to pick up with no latex because I'm allergic to it. God, look at all this stuff up here. I'm thinking about taking this off. Take this green stuff off. I sort of like it open, you know. For that over there, I would leave it because of the dogs, but here, I can just see Bubba. Bums. Yeah, I told God, I said, God, I can't worry about this. I'm probably making a mole out of a heel or a heel out of a mole. I just don't like needles. I don't like needles, anything. Take or put in. I know, Deb, you've had this several times. I don't like this. What? And when I go back to see him the next day, look at my hair. I'm going to tell the doc, you sent me all the way to Union City, 2 hours away, when I could have just had it over here at Huntington. You could have had a darn bus come over there, did their big old thing. Now, that hospital in Huntington is a regular hospital, and they have everything over there. All kinds of bells and whistles in that hospital. And you're telling me you couldn't have that bus come over there to that place and do that test? What's wrong with this picture? My girlfriend up in Montana, I know y'all don't know her, but she's a quilter. Her name is Paula Joe Cedar Quilts. She said, man, you need to stay with them doctors. You telling me that. You don't have to tell me second time. No. Last night was a rough night. I felt like there was a ton of bricks on my chest last night. Oh, my goodness. I took that inhaler. And I laid there and I went, hold my chest because my chest was killing me. I think it's the stress, me worked myself up. I just got to give it to God and said, help me. He's watched over me for 70 years. And I remember being sick a lot, sometimes. So, how's Teresa Grandma up there? What y'all have been up there doing? Mm. Dogman. He lives in Arkansas. Oh, it's pretty over there, Dogman. Mm. Arkansas Mountain Living. That's the other channel. He has 3 channels. I have 1 channel. I can't imagine having. Hell, I can only keep with 1. He's got 3. Hmm. Mm. Some of my friends were talking about AI. Honey, I'm not AI. I'm the real McCoy. I'm the real flesh and blood here. I say the craziest things. Oh, don't eat it, don't eat it, don't eat it. Ah, don't touch it. Some days I don't make sense. That's life. That's who I am. Nick goes, who the heck are you talking to? Oh, I'm talking to Paula Joe. She was asking me how I was doing. I'll tell you who Paula Joe is. You have to look her up on the internet. Well, she has a YouTube channel. Paula Joe's Cedar Quilts. Uh, she's real down to earth. My long arm, a couple of my friends up in Massachusetts and around the area have long arms. And they are asking me if I would show her some stuff. Well, when I first got my long arm, that big machine there, see, I had let's see how I'd explain it. I just had a regular sewing machine on a Gracie frame, and that's how I did my quilts for years. I should have done that sooner because that machine over there works wonders. When you go from a regular sewing machine to a commercial machine, hold on, let's go see. Yeah. No, that's not AI. That hurt. uh, hold on a minute. Oh, that brought tears to my eyes. I told Paula Joe when I first learned on that machine in there, I says, you have to get your tension just so. If you don't, it's all bound up. So, well, I called her one day, and I had my machine just like that where I have it now, but it was longer. It was 12 foot. I got every bell and whistle for that machine, all kinds of different feet. And I told her, I says, I am going stir crazy here. I said, I watch your videos. She started out like I did with just a regular sewing machine on a Gracie, and then she went from, she had a Simply 16, now she's got one of the big fancy ones. And she teaches classes. Good for you, Paula. Not me. I'm not a teacher. I just work on them, whatever I feel like creating in my head, and then I put it down and do it. So I called her up and I said, and we FaceTime like Messenger, like me and Deb do, and me and Jenny do. And I said, what am I doing wrong? She said, you got it easy with the tension. Go back with the tension. And finally I got it. I sent her my hugs. Told her thank you. And we've been friends ever since. So she knows that she knew Paul. She knew Paul too before he died. And I would bring the phone over and she would say hi to Paul over in that room, whatever. And yeah, so she knew that's how long I've known her. And then once in a blue moon that I can't remember in my little head, like when we changed the room around and I put it this way and I had to call her up and she was in the parking lot, her and husband. I said, hi there. And I said, can you help me? She said, yeah. She told Nick how to do it. She's way far away. She's in Montana. Someday, if I go back to Washington, I would love to go visit her. Her husband does lots of things, and they built their house from scratch up. Of course, they don't have air conditioning out there in Montana. You don't need it because it's cool. It's, here it's different. She camps, she has a camper. I used to have a camper. So, yeah, I watched all her videos, and till this day, I still do the same thing that she does on her videos. I guess that just stuck with me. I don't know where the story's going, but I just wanted to tell you who she was. Cedar Quilts. It starts with S, E-D-E-R, Quilts. And now she teaches classes. So, but, yep, that's who I was talking to on Messenger. Yeah. She asked me, she said, I gave her all the tour of the inside the building. She said, I've watched you for years, and you just put things together. I said, yeah, but I don't read, I'm not a reader, okay? I was in special ed classes from 3rd grade to 12th grade. I graduated in 73. I was the only girl in woodshop. As long as I had my special ruler with all the numbers, I was fine. I don't know why my mother put me in special ed. Maybe because I couldn't hear the stupid A-E-I-O-U sounds, who knows. But, yeah, I was made fun of, even my brothers. But God has always gave me a gift, and I've always pushed through it. Yep. And no, I never went to class for any of this, just all comes natural. Yep. So when I was standing in line yesterday, getting the stain, this lady, of course, I'm not shy. I talk to everybody and anybody that comes in my path. I don't know why, it just happens that way. She had some PVC pipe, small little PVC pipe. And I said, what are you, she was checking out. I said, what are you making with the PVC? She said, I'm a school teacher. And that I'm making a tent. She says, I got the tent up. I says, well, that's a neat idea. Just put that on and it'll hold it in place. I said, what class do you teach? And she said, special ed. I said, really? I said, good job. They need more special ed teachers. I said, out of the blue. I said, I was in special ed. And she looked at me, and I hugged her, I felt good. I got choked up about it. Special ed then and special ed now, I bet it's two different things. When I was growing up, we had one classroom in the junior high. I think that's where it all started. Yeah, in junior high, I had two teachers, the best teachers ever. Of course, they're no longer on earth. Mr. Yonke, we used to call him Donkey, and Mrs. Smith. She was a home ec teacher. I struggled in home ec, something fierce. Cooking, I didn't do too bad, and sewing, I couldn't read the dang patterns. You know, you had to cut out the patterns and stuff. I just looked at it and made it. That's how I did it. So I have sort of have a gift that way. And I could still remember the course that I was thrown in with other regular classes, like history and home ec and gym and chess. I was in chess club. Let's see what else. Wood shop. Is that it? I think so. Oh, gymnastics. I hated gymnastics. I'm not one of them bendable persons that flip over things. No, not me. But swimming class, we had a swimming pool at our place in Freedom. Yeah. But home ec, junior, well, that was junior high school. They didn't have a pool. That was up in Baden. Yeah, I was in Baden. Hold on. I got to think. I got ahead of myself. Freedom, senior high was was the swimming pool. Yeah, some of the kids try to bully me. But when you grow up as a tomboy, no, that don't work too good. Look at my hair. Oh, well. Yep. Junior high. So Mr. Yonke was his name. We called him Donkey. Oh, poor guy. Skinny as heck. We had to go on a field trip. And the only way we had to go on a field trip was we paired him and Mrs. Smith up. They were both single people. And they went with us to the coolest, I don't know where we went. I can't remember. I was hoping I could on a cool field trip. I remember special ed, they had learning how to drive. Oh boy. Learning how to drive. I drove his, what was it? What kind of car did he have? Big Bonneville. And he let us drive on that's how at 16 I was learning how to drive his car. I gotta get a Kleenex, hold on. I had to get a Kleenex to get my shoes, so I could get started. Okay, where would I lead off? Oh, Bonneville. He had a big old Bonneville, drove around the junior high, and that's how I learned how to drive. I didn't get my license till I was 24, so that's another story. Mrs. Smith, she was very patient with me, and some of the kids, of course, made fun of me. Of course, I grew up being made fun of almost all my life. And then when I graduated and went to senior high school, I was the only girl in woodshop. And them guys, they did a horrible job making shelves. And I'm like, I snickered at them. And they said, you think you could do better. You try it. I did. I did a good job. So he went back to the special ed teacher and said, this girl's got a gift. I just make things. I figure it out and just do it. Yeah, they didn't have college back then. I would have loved to gone to drafting school or whatever. No, They didn't have anything like that for me. Not for special ed. They probably do now, of course. It's too damn late now. I'm in my 70s now. Forget that. I've always figured out how to do things. Like my cutting table in there. I took a perfect good table that we've had for years and just hooked up my leaves on both sides, so when I do my batting, I cut it out there on that table. And then after I graduated, I moved away. And then I came back and I got hooked up with my ex-husband, Ernie. I'm glad. I had 2 little boys, and everything is history and that. But I was trying to say, you have to, when you grow up in special ed, you have to stick up for yourself. Yep. Oh boy, I got some mucus coming up for the first time. Oh boy. What are you working on?
A hamburger.
For what?
I'm eating a leftover hamburger.
Oh, you're out there?
I know, I'm going to throw these tomatoes out there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, not out here. I'm out here, but not staying out here.
I haven't even thought of having breakfast yet. Oh, I gotta cook up that chicken, y'all. I probably did it wrong. Yeah, I gotta get in. I think I was supposed to wait to put the flour, soak it in the milk, and then do it. Oh well. See, I'll still bake it up. I'll put it in my cast iron and put it in the oven and bake it up. I think it'll be all right. Only me, the goofball. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. I just, growing up, being in special ed was not fun, but even your own brothers making fun of you, that's pretty bad. But then when you are a tomboy, like I was, you didn't, after I grew up, I didn't take no crap off nobody. Mm-mm. And then I got married and had kids, and then just part of the BS. And when your ex-husband tells you you'll never make it in society, watch me. Yeah. I made it. I moved away. I got the divorce. I met a nice sailor. Got married. Moved south. Stopped the kids before we moved south. Oh, yeah. I was just thinking, what if we would have stayed there? Oh, I could see my kids running the streets. Oh, no. No, no, no. They had good discipline. Listen, y'all, I told a story. Time to get to work, y'all. I need to get busy. I need to get that done. Oh, see how I ramble? I just ramble on thinking about things. But that's good, because that's keeping my memory strong. Yeah, education is different now. I just hope my grandson up there in Kansas City makes it. I worry about him. He struggles. He struggles. He don't like to. He don't like to read. He don't like school. He don't like anything. And I worried about him for years and years and years. Yep. He's I love him to death. But he doesn't know how to take, criticism. I just worry about him, that's all. He's, how would I say it? Easy. Because I know he watches me too. I love him to death, but him and Nick clash. Oh no. Nick is still military, and it's authority. That's it. Kids are different these days. We worked. Oh my God, we worked. I was 11 years old and babysitting, and then when I go to school, and then let's see, what else did I do? I worked in a restaurant down there in Ambridge, the James Restaurant, as a dishwasher for Annie Nicopolis. I told George Nicopolis if he played the Moody Blues one more time, I was going to take it and drown him. I was 14, 15, 16, worked in the restaurant. Bought my own clothes. I moved in with my aunt. My mom and dad fought constantly. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Always did work. Never looked back. These kids these days are different. Everything is handed to them. My grandson can't hold down the job. I worry about him. It's always the other person that gets blamed. I don't know about that. But I'm hoping and praying, God, please just let him graduate. Just let him graduate. I think he's going to go to trade school. That would be nice. Bubba, you all right? You got one ear up, one ear down. You better watch, them bees will get you. I wish I had a trade school when I was in school. I probably would have learned a lot. I don't think he's college. He don't like school, period. Oh, so I'm praying and hope to God he's going to go to trade school and stick with it. Bubba, you okay? Uh-oh. You can't eat bees. Bees you don't like. Well, listen, I'll talk your ears off. I got to get busy. Let's get busy. Oh, my God. Let's go over here. And I think Rennie gets mad because I say that, but it's the truth. Come, Mr. Beat, Mr. Piper. Well, I got all my wood. Here's these things that yesterday I got for $7. They're not 8 foot long. What the heck? Are they? Oh, this is not good. But I got all these trimmed out. Paula says, man, you got them out by yourself. I said, sure did. So we're going to use this. We're going to use Satin Classic Oak. Might be a little darker. I was hoping that I could get the... This is going to be dark. But I got no other choice. I got to get these up. Hey, buddy, have a good afternoon. Good morning. Sorry, I took the story a little. See how my thing is? It hurts. All right. I gotta get my paintbrush and open that and store it. We will talk to you later. I'm sorry I bored you. I'm Jennifer Duck. Thanks for coming by. See you. Have a good day.